Hello everybody, I'm Krasi and I will be looking at the week to come starting from 4th of December. I will just make a quick overview and after that we'll be looking at the 7 days to come specifically. So what is happening this week is that Mars is already in sidereal Aries. This is his own kingdom. He's very strong obviously in Aries. There he will meet Uranus, the two divinities of surprise, unpredictability will be together in conjunction. This is serious because while they are in conjunction, together, conjoined, they will form a square, which is already a fact, towards Saturn and Jupiter. In this very moment too, like I previously informed you in my previous videos, Saturn is already invisible. 6 days ago, he became invisible, meaning he's hiding in the rays of the sun. We're not able to see Saturn on the sky. And after another week, excuse me, also Jupiter will become invisible. This is serious because especially Jupiter is a planet which is so benefic, so beautiful, and from him we expect support and blessing. And when he is invisible, his nature is changing, and his presence is not that felt for us. In the very same moment as we speak, actually no, this is about tomorrow, Monday, Venus enters Sagittarius. Venus in Sagittarius is weak. Also she, the goddess which is supposed to give us blessing in terms of love and abundance and finances, will not be visible. So in a way, in January, but speaking in particular about this week, we're left alone to a bit to malefic gods. So the week I don't expect to be very harmonious. But still, the good thing is that while Venus this week and the next will be in Sagittarius, she will be creating trine aspect with Mars. This will be softening the difficult energies on the sky. So this influence of Venus is benevolent, but she's a bit weak indeed. So she cannot be very, very supportive, but at least she will bring some supportive energies. So yes, and as you know, Jupiter and Saturn are in Capricorn, and soon both will not be seen on the sky. So yes, month January will not be harmonious, but today we're speaking about the week of waning moon. So the moon is waning. We are starting the week with the 19th lunar day of the waning moon. What can we do when the moon is waning, especially now? Let's start already actually from Monday. Monday, this is, as I said, the 19th lunar day. The moon is conjoined star of astrology, obviously. Very, very appropriate for studying astrology, enriching your knowledge if you want, sharing your knowledge, helping others. But also the moon is not afflicted, not at all. So this is a very appropriate time for medical interventions. Monday. On Monday, you can also, of course, study, share knowledge with others. And also on Monday, you can travel. The day doesn't seem to be dangerous at all. Monday is day ruled by the moon. Let me remind you, if you're welcoming the sun early on Monday, you can imagine that you're receiving a shower of the colors of the moon: blue, white, green, and of course, relate to the colors of the day and have the knowledge consciously which divinity is ruling the day. And this way we connect with them, and this way they help us very much. And then on Tuesday, the 20th lunar day, also day when waning moon, when we can do medical interventions, they very appropriate for studies because of the specific stars in the constellation of Virgo, appropriate for studies, sharing your knowledge with the others. You can travel. Negotiations I'm not mentioning this week, or new beginnings, obviously not at all. First of all, because of the waning nature of the moon, and secondly, because I usually explain this, in order to have financial results from your new initiatives, if they're financial, you need powerful Venus, because then also you need Jupiter to, and he's weak, and in 7 days he will also become invisible. So the planetary phases and the placement of Venus is not allowing any new beginnings to have good results. That is why this week I really do not advise you to start anything new, but rather to complete, rather to study. Medical interventions you can do also on Tuesday. Study, share knowledge with others, negotiate not but commercial activities you can do. Also on Tuesday, if you're welcoming the sun, imagine, because the day is ruled by Mars, red color, then you connect with the planet. You will note consciously that Mars is ruling the day. So it's always useful to respect the planetary divinities because they are alive. So you imagine red color. The gemstones of Monday would be pearl, moonstone, aquamarine blue. On Tuesday, this would be red garnet or red coral for Mars. Very, very appropriate, along with the red color of clothes, for example, if you wish to. And then we have Wednesday, the 21st lunar day. This day is considered critical always by the ancients. On this day, they would rather stay in the temple, contemplate, pray, meditate, whatever practice you like to do. And yeah, these days not so appropriate for medical interventions, but on the other hand, I can tell you that the planetary situations are such that you can do medical interventions, complete things, complete study projects, teach, study, help others with knowledge. Very, very wonderful. Commercial activities, absolutely benevolent. Negotiations, not, because Mercury is not in a good phase. They ruled by Mercury. If you're welcoming the sun, imagine the color light yellow or green, and then the gemstones would be that you have such shower, and then the gemstones would be emerald as a first Mercurian choice, very, very powerful stone when untreated. And then we have the the second lunar day, the second, what am I speaking? The 22nd, excuse me, lunar day. The moon is conjoined the beautiful, beautiful star Spica, star of knowledge, eloquence, trade, communication, commerce, and high level of spirituality. So all this we can do on this day. Medical interventions, yes, we may do on this day. I'm talking about Thursday, day ruled by Jupiter. Travel you can also do. Completing things, yes. New initiatives, no. And because the day is ruled by Jupiter, you can welcome the sun in the morning. Imagine a shower of orange or yellow, and the first choice of stone would be the yellow sapphire. And then we have Friday, 23rd lunar day, and the moon is approaching the Northern Crown constellation, a very powerful place on the sky. Great for people who are doing professions that require exact knowledge, accounting, or even architecture, design, people who are very talented. So on this day, if you do your work, this would be really, really beautiful. And then medical interventions, rather not, because Mars and Uranus are making opposition. I would avoid 8th of January, Friday, 23rd lunar day. The day is ruled by Venus. So if you're welcoming the day, imagine that you are covered, or that you have a rainbow around yourself with predominantly pink or white would be the color around yourself. Then you know that Venus is ruling the day, benevolent and beautiful, for creating beauty, design. Whatever you do on that day may give you results and may make you visible due to the nature of the constellation Northern Crown. Medical interventions, indeed not. New beginnings, as I already mentioned, not. And then again on Friday, 24th lunar day, the moon is conjunct another star from Libra, which makes people visible in what they do. People who are very professional, experts in what they do, people with a lot of knowledge. So if you feel that you are one of them, indeed, your work will give you results. This is about Saturday already, which is ruled by Saturn. Now, here we have also a square on the sky. Yeah, it is a wide square, which would say that we can do medical interventions, but they shouldn't be really very invasive. So be careful and say a prayer. If you're welcoming the sun in the morning, it is very good to do. Imagine that you're covered with dark blue colors, and have in mind that Saturn is ruling the day. And then the gemstone very appropriately would be the blue sapphire. New beginnings, not, the day is not really very, well, harmonious, so to say. And then Sunday, 25th lunar day, again of the waning moon, looks like the moon is closing the cycle. And this is in one day only the moon will become invisible. So we're closing the lunar month. And what to tell you, the day is ruled by the sun. Welcome the sun. Imagine the sun. God is, say a prayer of gratitude, because everything that is happening now is allowed and even created, or not only allowed, but it is a result of the God's will. So actually we need to be grateful, because we're living in amazing times, which the results for our souls, for our spiritual development of our consciousness will be amazing, and in the end we'll be very grateful. So yes, it's time to really to be grateful. This is about Sunday. And yeah, the gemstones would be many. The sun loves so many gemstones, but let's take the ruby, garnet, carnelian, even the peridot. The green peridot is ruled by the sun partially. On this day, medical interventions with this low moon, I would rather not advise. Completing things, doing spiritual practices. The day, if you need to complete things, very appropriate day. Important businesses, completion, to arrange your work and businesses, beautiful day. For spiritual practices, you may have great results, because such is the placement of the moon. Medical interventions, yes, indeed you may do, but if they do not require anesthetics, or if they do not require, they're not invasive. So this is about Sunday. So as you see, the week is not that bad. It cannot be also very harmonious, because you see the planets, some of them become invisible. Mars is squaring Jupiter, Saturn, Jupiter, and already Mercury. So yeah, the week is not very harmonious. The next week wouldn't be either. But we need to be patient. This is a choice of our souls to be living now. So have a great week, because whatever we create, it is for ourselves. We create our own reality, that's for sure. Enjoy the week, and see you very soon.